and we are back with yet another journal review. So today I am going to review the ITC Classmate Pulse Notebook, and this is the latest kind of journal that is available in the market at this price point. So it is 176 total pages and it's priced at 165 rupees, and I think this is a great budget buy for maybe a student or someone who's just getting started with journaling. I will take you through this notebook in complete detail, and then we'll discuss the differences with like a regular journal like the ones that I use, and I'll link my preferences in the cards above and the description down below. And also we are going to talk about different ways in which you can use this particular journal, because it's very affordable, and I can totally see a lot of students or maybe early professionals who are not very used to elaborate planning using this. So let's get started. Okay. So when we open it, first it starts with your name and contact number. I really like the illustrations in the beginning. I think that sets a very bright and happy tone. Then it starts off with a bucket list. The color is very light and pretty. Okay, then we have goal setting. So this essentially I think has the space to set a bunch of goals, and then you can set up spaces for your support systems, your affirmations, your why, and how you'll feel when you achieve these goals, and relax more, because obviously you need to keep taking breaks so that you are always motivated to achieve all of your goals. So I think this is it's a very simplistic spread, but again, for somebody who's just getting into this kind of thing, I think it's not overwhelming, and it lays out very clearly the kind of things that you need to think about. So I think this is it's very nice for like students and all. Okay, this is the all about me section, when you can just write about yourself, maybe put a few pictures. I would probably doodle. Then there is a gratitude journal, which is also a very nice addition. I think practicing gratitude really changes your entire perspective and outlook about your life. So there is, I'm grateful for my challenges, and then again there's like a positive spin on it. So whatever your obstacle is and what you're learning from it, that space is given here. And then it says people I'm grateful for, and things that make me happy. And things that make me happy has its own page, which I think is a very cute thing. And this pattern is also very cute. You can like stick pictures maybe and put stickers and stuff. So this is very nice. Fitness goals also has like different like weights and yoga mats and stuff like this on it, and you can write down each of your fitness goals. So that's interesting. And here are memories, so you could probably post a few Polaroid pictures. And then the rest of the notebook is actually blank, but the paper quality looks very nice. So I was thinking like this kind of notebook will be very nice for bullet journaling. And for those of you who are kind of new to bullet journaling, it's basically a very easy way to organize your whole day and your like whole month, year, etc. And this kind of format suits everyone. It does not need to be very elaborate. It does not need to be like a very decorative thing. Okay, so I'm going to do this offhand, and I did not get a chance to sketch it out from before. So we can get started. I think, what color? My favorite's purple. So I'm going to start with that. And the basic rules of bullet journal is very simple. So you have to keep it as simple as possible, right? So this is... if you want like some more reference to some layouts, I will link my earlier bullet journal setup videos in the cards above. Okay, but today we're going to do very simple. So we're not going to write down all of the 12 months of the year, since this is 2022, but I kind of don't want to demarcate it yet, and I just want it to be like, a normal journal where I can write my daily to-do lists. So very simply, I'm going to start this page off with the key. So in bullet journals, the key is a very important factor. And here I'm just going to write the word key, and I will put a few symbols which would mean obviously something which is related to a task each day. So a blank, which will be fill, is like and I will just like write down what each of these would mean eventually. So a filled in box is going to be a completed task. This obviously half filled in box is like a partially done task. The circle is an event. The exclamation point is something which is important. This is basically just notes, extra notes for the day. This is like favorite memory or like a highlight which I want to remember from the day. This is some idea, and I think I forgot. Yeah. And there is another very important concept in bullet journaling, which is the idea of migrating or scheduling the task. So I'm just going to write here migrated, and then I'm going to write the date and month beside it to signify where, like, what is the next date that has been migrated to. Now there is a very simple, though February has just begun, not just begun, but so I'm just going to make this for February. I'm not going to write all of the months of the year out. I'm not doing that kind of a future log. I kind of don't want to do, but I will do a small future log. Like, I will just write down the names of the months, not all of the dates, and put it as future log, because then I can just plug in if there is like a birthday or an event for that particular month, instead of, because writing down all of the dates takes a very, very long amount of time, and I don't want to waste any time doing that. And it's pointless, right? All the calendars are in our phones anyway. So okay, I'm just doing it very simplistically because I don't want something that is supposed to help you save time take up more of your time, because that does not make sense. Like, why would you create a tool that makes you waste more time than save? So it's not super artistic or whatever, but it's definitely functional, and that I can guarantee you. So in the same way, obviously we're going to do it on this side. And that was super easy. Okay, so this is our future log, and basically, since I'll just give you an example, like so my sister's birthday is in December, and I will just write 2nd and sister's birthday. That's kind of it. Like, my parents' anniversary is in February, so I will write that. So this is just a place to keep a tab on the important dates for the year. And you know, if you have like a friend's wedding or something coming up, you can put it down here so you can factor it into the different things. So yeah, so the yearly log is done, and then we are going to work on this month. So for this month I will use okay, I really like this color. Ignore all of my pens, it's a mess, but we are moving along. Embrace the mess. So I'm going to do a little bit of, it's not calligraphy at all, and I kind of did not get the hang of these brush pens, but I love them so much. I love the colors, so I'm just using it. And here I don't do too much. I just it's very simple. So I kind of write down 1 to all the dates, and if there's an event, I just write it beside it. I don't mess up, like, I don't want to spend like a lot of time in just writing numbers and making that grid. I'm just showing you like a very quick and easy way of doing this. Okay, that's it. I did not want to write anything yet in any of the events. And just okay, so this is basically it. This is the setup. We don't need to do anything else. And like for example, today is going to be 13th of February, so I'm just going to do, and here actually I don't want to put too many colors, so maybe just one line for where I'm going to write the date and everything. And here it's basically just Sunday, Feb 13th, and I'll just like write down as the tasks that I might have. Okay, there is one more thing that I like to do, and that is kind of having a habit tracker, and I've pared it down to just one thing that I want to do every day. And for me this month it would be exercise. So it's not much, but so just I'm just going to take a different color and cross off the like the date when I have done it. So whatever, it's just like a streak that I'm trying to maintain, right? So that's kind of how I want to organize this month. And yeah, that's about it. And here you write down your to-dos and follow everything as per the key that we created, so everything stays neat and organized. And it's a super simple way. This barely takes 5 minutes, and once it's done, you are ready to be organized for the rest of the day, week, month, whatever you need. And there's one more thing I would suggest, that at the end of every week or maybe at the end of every month, you can keep like a reflection section. So I think that would really help you kind of analyze how your week went and stuff like that. And those are usually there in the existing planners and notebooks which I have. But here, if I was going to use this like as my main primary planner, I would definitely include that in. But since I'm not, it's just going to be like a running to-do list kind of a bullet journal. So that's why I'm going to be using it. Also, this one very cool thing about this notebook is this elastic closure, and not a lot of, actually I don't know any notebook that comes with an elastic closure at this price point. So that's actually very nice. And since you can actually use this as an art journal as well, because the pages are of decent quality and you can paint and sketch in it. And I was using brush pens and sketch pens right now to make it. There's a little bit of ghosting, but there are no there are no marks, it doesn't leak through the pages. So you can see like a faint reflection, but you can definitely work with like a lot of sketch pens and colors in this. So I think that's a really nice thing about it. Now, if you ask my personal opinion about what I think with respect to my other journals and planners, so I'm like a more planner person right now than I was say 2-3 years before. 2-3 years earlier than this, I was making my own bullet journals, and those were a little more decorative, because I enjoy being creative in that way. I enjoy expressing myself with a lot of colors and stickers and things like that. But for somebody who looks for something very, very simplistic, the bare minimum, nothing to distract you from your daily to-do list, I think this is a great option, especially because it's such a budget planner that you can, try it out without having the second thoughts that if you should shell out so much money, because the planners which are there in the market, which are full ready to use planners, they are not usually below 1000 rupees, and they go up to 2000, 2500, and it's not a small amount of sum to pay for a planner. Like, I understand a lot of people will think that why am I paying so much on a notebook? Like, I get it, but if it depends, it's obviously a personal preference. If you want the structure pre-made, and if you're going to use it every single day, then by all means you should invest in a planner which is by one of those a famous artists like Ink Bucket, or maybe Alicia Souza or something like that. But if you want to see what is the kind of system that works for you, you can definitely try this particular journal, and you can use it as a bullet journal. And one little trick that I used to do when I was just trying out bullet journal, and I actually was still a student and didn't have money for the fancy planners, I would copy one of the monthly layouts, because usually you can see the monthly layouts in their product pages on the websites also, right? So I would copy one monthly layout for different planner company for every month, and I would see what month would work the best for me. I mean, I know a lot of people would think this is absolutely pointless and too much work, but I genuinely enjoyed the process. So I would copy that in, and that's kind of how I narrowed down my choice to Ink Bucket, and I've been using it. This is the second year that I'm using it. So, and I will leave my review about Ink Bucket if this is the first time you're hearing about it above on the description below. I definitely believe that you should give this one a try. And that's the video for today, guys. If you like the planning, organizing, and just getting your life together kind of content, then please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be back next week with more videos for you. Bye.